Do you know we can do a data operation very easy way in Java? Yeah, there is no need to write a huge code to perform the data operation. Now let me give you one example about the data operations. So suppose we have an employee data and you want to find the employee based on their location. Find the employee based on their technology. Find employee who is does not have any project assigned, right? Or find the employee who is serving the notice period. Find the employee who is joining within this month only. So this kind of the data operation, if you want to perform, or many data means we if I'm talking about the any find the number on find the only even number, find the odd number, okay, find the employee salaries based on their some range. Okay, this kind of the data operation you want to do or perform in the collection kind of the data, then we can have, or Java provide a service for a Java Stream API. Okay, it is not a new, it was introduced in the Java 8 itself. So what exactly it will do? Before to understanding about this API call, we need to be understand what is a stream. So stream is a sequence of data which we are getting from some source, right? And via this stream API, what exactly we are doing? We are doing some doing the perform some operation and getting some desired result. First, we are going to understand about the difference between the collection or a stream API. If we want to represent a group of object as a single unit, then we should go ahead with the collection. But if we want to process object from that collection, then we should go ahead with the stream, right? For example, I have some string of data like A, B, C, D, E that I'm considering as a single unit, or I'm calling that unit as a alphabet. So that is my collection, right? Because similar kind of the data I'm considering as a single unit which I'm calling as a alphabet. And if I want to perform some operation on that particular data, I want to make that alphabet collection into the reverse order. In that case, I'm performing some operation, right? So in that case, we won't go ahead with the stream. Now let's understand about the feature of Java streams. So this stream is not a data structure. Okay. It is just taking the input from the collections, array or any IO channels. Okay. Stream do not change any original data structure. It will only do a operation or provide the desired result based on the pipeline methods. In the shown image, you can see and you have a better idea how this Java stream actually work. So here we have three sections. One is a stream source, second one is a operation, and third one is a desired result or operation results, right? The stream source where we are getting the data like from array, collection or any IO channels, we are getting the data. Now you can see that at the above the intermediate operation we have a Java streams that has a API to do a perform operation from whatever the data we are getting from the stream source. Okay, they can do the filtering, sorting or type conversion or mapping, whatever operation they want to do, and finally they are come up with some aggregate result and showing to the program. Now we are going to understand how Java stream internally work. So Java stream is going to do a three thing. One, convert the data into a stream, then apply a filter and collect the filtered data. So we will try to understand via the example, so you will have a better idea. Okay, for example, we have a employee data which contains ID, name, age, designation and a salary. Okay, and this employee data we are just putting some of the data like I have an employee1 as I'm creating the object of employee and passing the data to a constructor, and putting the ID, name, age, what kind of the role he has, and putting his salary, and creating some data for the employee, and putting each data of employee into a list of collection. Now the first part about how stream internally works, so what we discussed, it will convert the data to a stream. So what we will do, the list of the employee data which we have created, we are going to convert to the stream. So now we have a data as a stream of the employee. Okay, now our stream of employee details is ready. The second point which we discuss is that we are going to filtering out, means we are going to put a condition कि I want a find the employee whose salary is greater than 15,000. So applying some condition over there. So first step, we have a stream of the data. Via the filter we are applying the condition. Now we have a filter data which we need to be collected. And how we will collect it? In the form of list which we are going to collect it. So hope you are clear with this example. Let's have a look on the practical session. So here we are taking a very simple example. We have a employee data and we want to find out the employee name whose salary is greater than 15k. So in this session, first we will look on the traditional way which we usually do, or we can say that without using the Java Stream API. Okay, and then same line of the code we are just going to convert into the Java Stream. So we will look on that practical session. So let's start. So now we will look on the practical session. So first I will create the one class, taking the name of class as a before stream API. I need a main method to run this class, so I'm creating main method by default, asking to ID to help me to create the main method while it is creating the class itself. Okay, so this class I required the employee, required an employee class to store the data. So this is my employee class, and this employee class contains the detail as ID, name, age, destination, and salary. So those details I'm going to save over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm creating the object of employee, but during the creation of the object itself, I need to set the employee details while the object creation itself. So what I will require, I need to be created default. I will need to be create a parameterized constructor. So let me create a parameter constructor, and I need to include all the value I need to be set. So let me generate. Okay, so here my parameters constructor is ready. So what I will do, I will just take this copy paste. Already I have keep all these details ready with me. So this employee details already is there. So here we can just I'm giving you a brief. Okay, I'm creating a employee object as a employee1, which ID is 101. The name of employee is John, whose age is 28, who's working as a developer, and his salary is a 15,000. So that the value I'm setting up on the employee Pojo class itself. Okay. So via the constructor injection setup, we are doing the employee. We are setting up the value of the employee. Now it is we are getting one error. So it is asking to import the list interface, and which contains under the Java util package. And let me take it the array list. Okay, so within the list of employee, I want to add all the employee object within it. Okay, and I want to print all the employee object. Okay, so what I will do, I will just create or override the toString method. So I will ask the ID to help me to generate the toString method. I required all the fields need to be printed on the console, so I am keeping all tick mark, and mark is generated. Okay, so here when I will write like all data, okay, and I will just list of employee object, I will print it. So let me run it this. So till now are we good? We are just checking it. Okay, so yes, we are able to print all the data over here. So that is working fine, and which we have override as a toString method. Now next thing is that we are putting the condition. Okay, I want a employee whose salary is greater than 15,000. Those details I want to be filtered out and show to the client. Okay, so what I will do, I will just iterate the employee object. So I am using the for each, and where I have a list of employees, and within that list of employee, what I will do, I will put a condition. So if employee, so from this employee class, I need a salary. Oh, but I didn't get any option to fetch the data from the employee object. Why? Because we don't have any getter method. So we will create the getter method over here. So let me create the getter method. So I will ask ID to help me to generate the getter method. So I will require only getter. So I'm only selecting the getter method, and it will help me to generate the getter method. What happened? Yeah, it is generated. Now here we are able to get it all the details of the employee. So I need those employee whose salary is greater than 15,000. Okay, those details we were required. I want to store those details into the sum of the object, right? So I will need to be stored into the another object as a filtered data, and that filtered data is a type of array list, and this array list is a type of employee. Okay, so here what we will do, we will add whatever the filter condition, it will whatever the employee data which is passed by the filter condition, those I will store into the this filter data itself. Okay, now we are good. What I will do now, I will print my filter data details. So what we will do, we will just print this filter data. So in the first printing message, it will show the all the list of employee, and here we can see only those employee whose salary is greater than 15,000. So let me run the program. Okay, so here you can see that in the output in the console, we have in the first list of employee where we can see the all the employees, but here we have a filter data as that whose salary is greater than 15,000. Okay, so those conditions which we have added over here. So let me check is the Mac salary is greater than the 15,000, that's why it comes under this, but John salary is a exact of 15,000. If we put as a equal to, then it will come, but it is greater than we are looking for that. So those filter data only showing onto the console, or whatever the client has requested, we are just showing to the clients itself. Okay, so this is a traditional way which we were using or which we are currently using in our development part. But when we are after the Java 8, it is giving a facility of the streaming. So what was the first thing which we are going to do while streaming the data? So this lining of the code is not that much required. So it is saying that first you have to convert your data into the stream. So what I will do, I will create a stream of object of which type? It is a stream of employee, right? So this is my employee stream. This is my employee stream. Okay, and within this employee stream, what exactly we want to do? We have a list of employee. This list of employee dot I will do the stream. Okay, now I want to put the condition. Okay, employee stream dot we want to do the filter on which basis? We want to basis of the employee of what kind of that? The employee dot that the salary is greater than what? It's a 15K. Okay, then I want to collect all the whatever the result it will come. I want to collect it. It's a collect method. So I want to collect the details, and that collection using the collector, we are using the collectors dot to list. Okay, so it will provide me the list of the object, it will provide me. And what I will do, I will take this I will store this list of the object over here. So list of filter data. Okay, and directly I will, what we will do, I will just print the record over here. So this is my filtered data. So it's a very simple it is very simple to using it via the stream API. Okay, what is the error over here? I could not see any error. Oops, this is the problem. Okay, let me run it again. So here you can see that, so the data is filtered via the streaming API, the same thing which we did it via this one liner of the code over here. Okay, so this is only which we have did, like directly we can no need to be store the in the stream of type of data. Directly we can just do the filter the data via the stream API. So it's a very simple. Our main objective to help you to upgrade yourself with the new technologies in very simple language. We are putting a lot of efforts to make all these technical videos. So help us to join our version upgrade family to just subscribe, like and share the video. Thank you friends.